Okay. Hi all, welcome to today's GoodWe PV building material sharing webinar. My name is Jing and I am a product solution engineer from GoodWe PVBM unit. So excited to spend the next hour with you. GoodWe PV building material business unit is dedicated to providing customers with integrated PV building solutions based on the comprehensive use of renewable energy through PV building materials and their applications. In this webinar, I would like to share the features and some project cases of Sunshine Tiles, which is a PV building material that we released earlier this year. This webinar is divided into two sections. Firstly, I will share some information about the Sunshine Tiles, and then there will be around 15 minutes for Q&A. If you have any questions throughout the webinar, please use the Q&A button at any time. Do not post questions in the chat box because as conversations move on, the questions could be missed. My colleagues and I can answer the questions during and after this webinar. Also, there will be a lucky draw section after the webinar where we'll draw 5 audiences from the background. The prize is $20 Amazon gift card. And the winners will receive a notification email from the community. Well, let's start. My slides are divided into 3 parts. Firstly, I will introduce some features of the Sunshine Tiles, including the appearance, datasheets, core advantages, some tests and certifications, and then the process of installation. At last, I will share some project cases that has been completed. Firstly, the features. I put some application pictures of different PV modules and try to imagine that if you own a house, which type of PV products will you choose? Will it be this one? Attach the conventional PV modules to a roof with the brackets. And this one, similar blue PV panels on the right roof. Or this one, the middle of the roof are PV modules. And this one, which one do you prefer? Maybe you can post your choice in the chat box. Right, the latter 2 are our Sunshine series PV tiles. As you can see, the Sunshine tiles mainly include 2 colors, black and brick red. The brick red ones can meet the needs of traditional red building roofs, making the roofs more beautiful and adding color to our zero carbon buildings. Of course, in order to meet the needs of various styles of buildings, we can also provide more customized color. The dimensions is 1,508 millimeters multiplied by 420 millimeters. The reason of this will be mentioned later. And as to the power density, the black one is 170 watts per square meter. It looks lower than conventional PV modules because we have frames, but we do adopt the same solar cells whose efficiency is around 23.2%. Now let's watch a brief video about our Sunshine Tiles to have a much more intuitive impression. Well, so why can we call this product PV tires? I believe you must already have some ideas after watching the video. Take the roof systems of our partner Monea, for example. Sunshine products have no impact on the architectural style after being installed on the roof. And the installation system is completely consistent with the traditional tire installation system. As you know, above the roof base are waterproofing and thermal insulation layer. Next is the tire balance, and then the tires. Therefore, the PV building materials we define are not subverting or completely replacing the traditional building materials, but actively integrating with the building system and be a part of them. Here, you can see some data of the Sunshine tires. The actual dimensions are 1,508 millimeters and 420 millimeters. The exposed length and width are 1,468 millimeters and 370 millimeters, which means the side lap is 40 millimeters and the overlap is about 50 millimeters. The weight of per tire is 11 kilograms, and the mass density is about 18 kilograms per square meter. And the tire balance space should be 370 millimeters, which you will see in the installation section. When it comes to the rated power, the black one is 92 watts under standard test condition, and the red one is 70 watts because of the coating. And the cell we adopt is monocrystalline PERC M6 cell. Sunshine series relies on professional and mature power electronic technology, and the global inverter leader GoodWe guarantees the power generation efficiency of the products. On the basis of safe and efficient power generation, it has broken through many difficulties in the field of PV building materials. So how do our Sunshine tires realize the function of building materials? Firstly, our fast installation technology. Why should we consider this? Because I would say our product is not familiar with some customers. They may feel that the installation will be very complicated and will not try it. So when we define the product, we require it to be able to realize the extreme easy installation. We have studied the installation method of traditional tires, mainly the top hook plus bottom wind resistant buckle. On this basis, we made some innovation, adopting the bottom hook, which serves the requirements of product installation, fixation, and wind resistance at the same time. In terms of the dimension design, we consider that our products should be able to be installed on both newly built and existing roofs. Therefore, it is necessary to design the length and width based on the conventional tire modules. Based on this definition, we adopt the 1-to-5 module design. What effect will it achieve? Take off 5 normal tires and you can install one of our Sunshine tires. If removing 60 square meter normal tires, you will have a capacity of 10 kilowatts Sunshine tire system, and the integrity and function of the roof will not be affected at all. So we can see that the adaptability is very high. Also, Sunshine tires will be much lighter compared with the normal cement tires per square meter, which is friendly to the roof load. Next, waterproofing. Our Sunshine tires have double sealing and waterproof measures, forming an airtight waterproof structure through the lap joint of the above and underneath tires. And our roofing systems can achieve the overall waterproofing with the overall design and construction, non-perforated installation, and dedicated waterproofing membranes. The entire Sunshine system has excellent waterproofing performance. So how excellent is it? There will be a related rain shower test later. And as we all know, PV power generation will be accompanied by generating heat. We take advantage of the water conduction channels formed by the product frames to achieve the conduction of the air on the surface and the back of sunshine tires. The hot or cold air inside and outside will be ventilated and dispatched through these conduction channels, which will be which will take away the water vapor and heat at the same time. As to the fire resistance, our sunshine products have passed the burning block test and flame spread test of IEC 61730. And more importantly, we have also passed the A-level burning performance test of building materials. So our sunshine series is Class 3A fire resistant. Next are some core tech and competitiveness. Firstly, wind resistance. Compared with traditional tires, which require additional windproof hooks for wind resistance, our mounting hook not only plays the role of installing sunshine tires, but also integrates the function of wind resistance. We adopt unique metal hook in the installation, and through the layout of overlap joint, it can achieve strong wind resistance of level 15 and ensure the safety of the roof. As to the waterproofing, we adopt a unique structural design. The rubber strips on the front and the back of sunshine tires are combined to form two waterproof layers, which greatly improves the waterproof performance of the roof. Even under the impact of heavy rain or low pressure water column, it can still ensure no water leakage and work safety. And our sunshine tires can be adapted to special metal siding solutions and provide customized products, such as brick red products and tree texture products. Also, our solutions can be designed in a variety of ways to adapt the diversity of roofs. Products with different modules can be designed in a single arrangement or in a closed arranged roof. In short, we will satisfy them as long as customers have demands. Next is some certification information. As a company with power electronics technology at its core, the quality inspection of GoodWe products is very strict. And as we all know, TÜV is a global leading testing and certification laboratory. We have obtained TÜV NOT test certification for IEC 61215, 61730, and 63092. If you want to learn more details about the TÜV certification, review our replay of webinar, which was in the 27th of July. I will say here that sunshine tires have successfully passed the China Domestic Building Materials 3C compulsory certification and the EU CE Safety Access certification, meeting the certification of the building materials industry. In addition, our products have passed TÜV CQC Health Impact, Low, Fire, Waterproof, and other tests, as well as accelerated agent, high and low temperature shock, ultraviolet, and other environmental box tests, which meet the PV standards. And as a BIPV product, sunshine tires has also passed the IEC 63092 certification, which is the dual certification of building materials and photovoltaics. At the same time, our products have also certificated as green building materials. In a word, the quality of sunshine tires are impeccable. Then I will introduce a few key tests in detail. In terms of fire protection, sunshine series adopts a double-sided 3.2 millimeters, fully toughened high transparency glass for in-cap solution to achieve a double A levels fire protection. Moreover, in the field of building materials, sunshine tires can also meet the A-level technical requirements for the combustion performance of building materials without steel plate protection. We pursue the highest requirements to ensure roof safety. As to wind resistance test, the speed of wind can reach 180 kilometers per hour, which is equivalent to that. Sunshine tires have the ability to withstand the hurricane of level 15. And during the rain shower test, the simulated rainfall is 9.5 liters per minute, and there is no water drop on the back of the sunshine tires after the 2 hours test, which is proof the excellent waterproof performance. The troublesome problem of water leakage can be solved. After introducing the features, you must be curious about the process of installation. As I mentioned, it is quite easy. Let's learn about it through a video. Firstly, the counter button. The tire balance. The spacing between two tire balance is 350 millimeters. The normal tire. The hook. And then placing the sunshine tires. Connect the cables. And repeat the process. And if something wrong with one of them, just push it a little to get it off the hook, lift it and pull it out. You can place a new one with reverse steps. Look, I didn't lie to you, did I? It's quite easy. And as we all know, nowadays, the labor cost is higher and higher. And our sunshine tire systems can be constructed efficiently, which saves labor and material. According to our projects, it has been verified that one person can install 40 square meters of sunshine tires a day. Then let me introduce some interesting project cases to you. The first one is Xichun Kindergarten. It is a newly built project in Anhui Province, China. The roof PV system is designed and constructed simultaneously with the whole building. I would say that safety is a precondition of all good things, and the safety requirements of the kindergarten application scenario are of the highest level. Sunshine series can guarantee the stability of the campus from the source and guard the healthy growth of young children. The final effect of the sunshine system is almost the same as the roof style of the building. The concept of building and PV integration has been achieved to the extreme. The roof of this building is completely covered with sunshine tires, and the installed capacity of this system is around 116 kilowatts. which will generate 121 megawatt hours of electricity per year. Next is the Oxygen Land Architectural Farm Hotel, which is located in Shanghai. It actively contributes to carbon neutrality and is committed to building a high-end green hotel. The project has a large volumes and tight construction schedule. GoodWe PVBM products are friendly to install, safe, integrated, and efficient in power generation, meet the hotel's electricity demand and business and comfortable requirements, devoting to the zero carbon eco hotel. The whole construction of this sunshine system only took 7 days. And the PV capacity of this project is 90 kilowatts, which will generate 102 megawatt hours of electricity per year, equivalent to a reduction of 81 tons of carbon dioxide emissions, or the planting of 4,480 trees. This is a villa renovation project located in Shanghai too. The unique brick red sunshine tiles made the design ingenuity of the architectural and maintain a high degree of consistency with the appearance of the ecological park. GoodWe's integrated power solution guarantees efficient power generation and safe electricity consumption for ecological buildings, where you can not only enjoy the elegance and romance of a farming estate, but also be wisely connected to ecology and truly integrated into nature. And lastly, a tea making house located in Zhejiang province. It is backed by tea hills and courts, and is located near the mountains and river, carrying the traditional tea making process and deeply integrated into nature. The owner plans to make the project a model of industrial building, integrating the 3 main features of assembly building, productive building, and smart building. Sunshine tiles are highly efficient in generating electricity to meet the production needs while empowering aesthetics, fire and water resistance, heat insulation, and other features at the same time. Of course, we have many other project cases, but some of them are not short in time because of the COVID-19. Please continue paying attention to our PVBM communities for more amazing cases and products. And before the Q&A session, it will take you 1 second to fill out the questionnaire. Thank you. And if you have any questions or ideas, please post it in the Q&A box. A very nice product. Is there a training for installation? Thank you. And we do have many webinars. If you are interested in it, you can view our replies on our community. And can we use it with optimizers? Yes, sure. The sunshine tile can be used with optimizers. Do you supply rack? Hi, Zuhail. For sunshine tiles, unlike conventional PV modules, it doesn't need rack as a PV building material product. Are you able to mount any lighting protection system on these beautiful roof tiles? A selection of lighting protection system can be integrated into the roof just like a conventional tile roof. Thanks to full integration technology, Sunshine Tile system uses. Is it walkover? Hi, Zuhail. Sunshine Tile roof can withstand a load of 150 kilograms per square meter. Please send me datasheet. Okay, please check your inbox after this webinar. Price comparing to normal PV modules. Hi, Zuhail. Sunshine Tiles integrates waterproofing, wind resistance, rapid installation technologies, and roof integration technologies, which means it is dearer than conventional PV products by replacing conventional tiles on the roof. Please send an email to our email box for quotes suitable to your location and requirements. What's the design lifespan of the Sunshine Tiles? Hi, I would say Sunshine is designed to last the entire lifespan of a civilian building. With roofs with multi-orientations as per your example, it seems it needs many empty PVTs. Hi, Zuhail. That's correct. Sunshine Tile is compatible with not only inverters from GoodWe, but also all modern inverters. And what are the major factors considered when selecting the roofing materials? And thanks for your question. We believe safety always comes first, such as fire safety, wind resistance, and waterproofing functions, followed by long lifetime aesthetics and also be environmental friendly. Which is more efficient, PV modules or BIPV? As there are so many different types of BIPV products, it's really not a this or that question. In terms of Sunshine series products, efficiency of Sunshine and conventional modules are comparable. Feel free to contact us if you wish to learn more. What service do you provide? I think we provide technical support to both PV and construction professionals to help them get across the technical barriers they might encounter during the application of this multidisciplinary product. And what is the difference between the maintenance of Sunshine Tiles and conventional PV modules? I would say Sunshine roof being integrated into the roof and designed as a building material requires minimum maintenance. Recommended maintenance schedule should be similar to conventional PV modules if they are required by local regulations and standards for PV systems. Okay, well, if there isn't any other questions, that will be all of my presentation today. Thank you for listening and ciao.